What's going on, guys? It's your boy Christian and welcome your faces back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to be taking the Sony a7II and we're going to be reiterating those cinematic video settings in today's video. Now this is going to be an updated video here in 2021, considering my last one dropped in 2020. This one's going to be a little bit different. Most of the settings are going to be the same, but we're actually going to be showing you guys some of the cinematic video that you can get out of this camera with these settings. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Like in my other videos, we're going to be referencing to the back of the camera so you guys can see all of the buttons, all of the settings, and everything I have on screen to basically give you cinematic video. And then after that, we're going to be jumping to that cinematic. So let's go ahead and go over those settings. So let's go ahead and jump into the cinematic video settings here for the Sony a7II. Now, as of right now, I do have this camera set up in 60 frames per second. So this is perfect for this video because this is not how you want this to be. So we're going to go ahead and change those settings. So hit that menu button. Make sure you go all the way over to the front menu here. So firstly, we're going to go down, make sure your aspect ratio is 3:2. Make sure your quality is raw. This is going to be majority pictures stuff. So we're going to go over here to the second tab. This is going to push you right here into file format. Now file format, we're going to make sure this is a XAVCS. This is going to be shooting the best quality here on the Sony a7II. So once you make sure that's selected, we're going to jump down to the record set. Now the record set, like I said, right now is in 60 frames per second, and that's going to be that 60p. So we want cinematic video here. So we want to go ahead and drop this bad baby down to 24p, and that's going to be 50 megabits per second. Now when we shoot in 24p, we want to make sure our shutter speed is double, and we'll make sure that is doubled whenever we jump back out into the viewer screen here on the Sony a7II. Another thing that we want to worry about is tab number 3, and that's going to be your focus mode and your focus area. Now this is all going to be basically personal preference, but you can use continuous autofocus if you want the focus to basically do it on its own. But if you are wanting to do manual focus, make sure you set this bad baby to manual focus. As you can see here, we do have that 24p now on our a7II, and our shutter speed is actually, let me push the screen back. Our shutter speed is actually at 1/25. Now this is not the right shutter speed for our frame rate. We want to make sure that is double. So we're going to go ahead and move that bad baby up to 1/50th because that's going to be the closest that the Sony camera here can actually reproduce as far as that double on the frame rate for that shutter speed. Now another thing that is different here and might be different on your camera is going to be the picture profile. Now I'm setting in no picture profile right now. Most of the time I do use like an HLG picture profile, but for the sake of this video and making sure everything is kind of like how you would have it, unless you want to check out my HLG video, which should be linked on one of these sides of the screen. Let's go ahead and take this bad baby out and shoot some video with these settings that we just set up here on the Sony a7II. Alright, now I hope you guys did enjoy those little clips from the Sony a7II. Now those are going to be the cinematic video settings that I use basically like 90% of the time when I'm shooting any like talking head or any natural style video that doesn't need slow motion. Now I hope you guys did enjoy this video because it was a reiteration of an earlier video that I did last year, which basically went over just the settings and I didn't show any previews or any cinematic of what it looks like after you set up the a7II with these settings. So hopefully this was a little bit more in depth and you guys did get a little bit more out of it. Now if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you just happen to be new, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see more videos just like this one. It's been your boy Christian, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.